All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Origins with Garbage Gamer. Where we last left off, we had just escaped Orzammar and had dealt with that cave tick Barat, who had been threatening us and our sister, and had gotten recruited into the Grey Wardens. And here we are at Ostagar. We're ready to start exploring, and there's something about a secret ritual that we have to go through to join the Grey Wardens, and all kinds of stuff we can look at while we're in camp and things like that. So we're just gonna kind of explore around and see what we can see. There's lots of little things to find and to grab and see, and things like that. Little goodies to get. So let's grab what we can grab here. Yeah, see, those are for like crafting. Once we have some characters in the group that can do alchemy, they can make potions and poisons and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take that. That's just something to sell. That's a gift. Although we really don't need to use that on the dog, as I remember. I don't think he can, once you get him, if you do get him, I don't think he can really gain or lose loyalty. So we don't have to worry about that. But, yeah, so you can see here it's telling you that there's a gift system in the game to help you gain approval and loyalty with people in your party, that join you. Because there's kind of an approval system in this game where when you talk to people and do certain actions, some people are going to approve of it, some aren't. And yeah, see, we're not a rogue, so we can't pop that chest open. Which is a shame, but hopefully we'll maybe find a rogue that can deal with those chests for us.
I shall do it.
Yep, I'll take that, thank you. And yeah, we can't go up there. That's blocked off, that's for later. So let's head across the bridge into the main camp. Really cool looking, The graphics are a little dated, but still amazing game. Just cool looking stuff. That down there is where the Darkspawn army is going to be amassing, I believe, to try to invade, and where King Kaelin's army is going to try to
you must be the
them.
Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Right, hi there.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I think I'm fine, thanks.
Good luck to you then.
We're just gonna explore around, and I think I remember most of this, there's some stuff we can do while we're here. Like for instance, we can stop here.
Greetings! King Kaelin is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, as his father did.
Right, and see, this is where the cunning skill comes into effect. We can use the persuade skill that we're getting through maxing our cunning out to 16. You can use this to get information or quests from people and things.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I don't know, but I kind of doubt it.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Alright then, I should go.
As you wish.
Love that, loving this armor. All of this is from a mod that updates their armor and weapons and things. You know, just makes it nice and shiny and upgrades the textures and all that stuff. I love it. Even, you know, the little basic armor like we're wearing, you know, gets an upgrade, which is nice, and the weapons and things. Just adds a nice little bit of extra, you know, polish to the game. Makes it look a little bit better than it did.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State
Plus,
your
we've
business.
got a mod that kind of overhauls people's, some of the people's faces and things like that. Like you'll see once we start picking up some of the companions and things like that, we've got some redesigns on some people's faces. If you've played the game before, you'll notice it as we get going. Can you tell me about Teyrn Loghain?
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Okay, is the Teyrn inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Right. Can I see him? I'd like to have an audience with him, maybe.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Not really. I'm just curious to meet the guy.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Absolutely love Loghain. Such a great character in this game. And voiced by such an amazing voice actor. The same guy that did Kain in the amazing Legacy of Kain games and Soul Reaver games. Just an amazing voice actor. I don't know why. I mean, this guy's in a lot of BioWare stuff, but I don't know why he doesn't get more voice acting work in games and stuff in general, because he's just an amazing talent. Yes I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know that.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. Well, that's not an argument I'll repeat here. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Right. So there you can kind of see, you're getting a picture that Loghain, you know, they're painting a picture here, you know, from us talking around the camp, that Teyrn Loghain really doesn't like King Kaelin at all. You know, he doesn't respect him, thinks he's kind of reckless, which I can agree with. And, you know, doesn't really agree with Kaelin's fascination with the Grey Wardens and things like that. Lot of foreshadowing going on there, you know. That's all I'll say about that, but a lot of foreshadowing going on with Loghain.
This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous.
Teaching
Don't even
these
touch it. You get tainted
new
with that blood,
recruits,
and you may as well
soldiers and
slit
stuff
your
about the
throat. We've lost
Darkspawn.
many dogs already. Had to muzzle
This
them.
is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back
Keep
underground.
looking around out here. There might be, yeah, there's something else over here, I thought, yeah. A little bit of loot we can grab here. Yeah, we don't really need that
It has
studded
begun.
helmet or that shield, but we can always
Blessed
sell
art
it
thou
off,
who
or
persists in the
maybe
sight of the Maker.
give it to somebody else a little bit later if we need to. So let's keep going.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting
That's Duncan over there, which we need to
stand
go
here
to
in this hour,
in a little
good
bit,
folk
but
of
not right
Ferelden,
now.
and we
you know?
contemplate the death that may await.
And there's somebody
Death
from the
is no failure,
Chantry
my friends.
praying for the
Should
soldiers.
it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker.
Hi there.
Die in this battle and
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
we shall not find you wanting.
Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Right. Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Right. Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders.
Okay.
Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Okay.
I gave you the muzzle. Go in and see if you can calm or subdue the dog. Then you'll be able to put it on him.
Alright. Poor guy. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing the evil run-through this time. So yeah, let's put the muzzle on the dog. Even if I was doing the evil run-through, I don't think I'd kill the dog. That would just be...
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella.
An asshole
Come to think of
thing
it,
to
are
do.
you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Plus, it would just be wasteful, you know, I mean, because you technically don't know this at this point, but the game is basically telling you that you can get that dog as a pet or as a companion, basically. You know, it's setting this up as a quest for you to do, and it's just wasteful to kill the dog, not to mention, you know, the height of being an asshole. I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Alright, I'll see if I can find one.
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your
and if you're a human noble, you actually start out with the
Maker,
dog
go without
as
blessing,
your
for
companion.
you
You can
shall
still
not be
do this
forgotten.
quest for this guy, but
friends,
you don't
let us bow our
have to
heads
do
and
it to
remember
get a
those who have
dog. You know,
fallen
you
and
just do
those
it
who have
to
yet to fall.
be doing it, I think. For him to help out other dogs or something. But yeah, if you're a human, you actually start with a Mabari.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now
in your
beg
party
your
as your
forgiveness.
pet. You know, you
Do
own
not
one.
abandon us in our darkest hour.
So let's
Watch over the
can we
valiant
poke
King
around
Cleo
over here.
and
Hi
guide
there.
him as he
What's
takes
going on in
I'm
here?
sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Why? What are they doing?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
What's... Can I go
The
in here?
mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Okay, so I'm getting the impression that the mages must not be interrupted. Okay. What are they doing? What's the Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Okay. Alright, as you wish. So yeah, they're in the Fade, you know, fucking around with demons and other evil shit, you know. I got pretty strong opinions on the mages, which we'll get into as we get further into the game, and we kind of get to see
Soldiers of Ferelden,
the
my sisters and gentle folk,
fucked up shit
we
that the
stand
mages
here on the eve
bring
of
into the
battle.
world, you
Let
know,
us consider
as far as demons and all that stuff. There's a chest there that we can't unlock. Hi there.
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
So, what is wrong with your voice? You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
They're not feared by dwarves.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits.
Exactly.
We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons.
Yep.
Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
That's kind of a fucked up thing to do to somebody, but I can understand it, I guess, if he wasn't strong enough to handle his talent and resist the temptations of the demons. But yeah, a lot of foreshadowing going on in this conversation as well. But yeah, even the lowliest mage, even somebody with, you know, only the tiniest bit of magic power or skill can be approached by a demon, given blood magic to make themselves stronger if they want, or even worse, become possessed by that demon. And, you know, just start unleashing hell on earth, basically. So yeah, you can kind of see why mages in this world are kept in the circle away from the rest of the population. Okay, maybe they should tranquil all mages then.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
That's true, I suppose. How is somebody made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about something else then.
Of course. What may I assist you with?
I should go. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay, so let's keep looking around here.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Yeah. Did you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
Okay. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
Okay.
I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
I got you. Let me see these other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Okay. So let's see, what do you got? A long sword of High Ever. Wow, okay, that's kind of nice. Kind of expensive too. 4 fucking gold. Great sword of High Ever. 5 gold. Holy shit, dude. How rich do you think I am, man? You weren't kidding when you said shield of High Ever. Wow. Dark robe. Wow, that's nice for a mage. Yeah, you weren't kidding when you said you had some nice shit on the side. A lot of that stuff's added by a mod that kind of increases his inventory. So let's see, we're going to sell some of this off. Yes, sell both of those. Sell that, please. Sell those. Sell that. Oh, that's the Idukan mace that we got. Yeah, so we're gonna equip that. Yep, don't want this. Don't need the bows. We'll hang on to the arrows. Don't need this leather armor. We're just gonna get rid of that. Don't need those extra boots or this. Don't need these shields. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of the commoner clothing. Get rid of the blank velium. The engraved silver bowl. There we go. Okay. Let's see what else
Shall
he's
I
got
take that
in
quiet
Hello
regular
again.
inventory.
Is there something you need?
I believe
Some
he may have
supplies,
a
let me know what you'd
inventory upgrade for us here, if I'm remembering right. Is that one of the things he sells? Wow, you got a lot of shit in your inventory, my guy. I could have swore he sold a bag upgrade. In one of his things, but I guess maybe he doesn't. Okay. I'll take this recipe though. And this recipe. Don't know that I want the acid flask or the concentrated poison recipe. There's not much we can do with that. I'll take that though. Stamina potions will always be helpful. And yeah, I don't think we need any of these weapons. Heavy chainmail gloves. We can't wear those. Our strength isn't good enough. We could wear these though. Might Yeah, let's grab a pair of those gloves. We don't have good gloves yet. Alright, thank you. Let me check your other inventory.
Is there something you need?
Yeah,
Some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah, let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Yeah, I will. I just want to make sure I didn't miss an inventory upgrade somewhere. Because I could have swore you sold one. I'll take this double baked Mabari Crunch. That'll be good for the dog. And you can keep the rest of that. Okay, so let's equip this the new gloves we just got for ourselves. And we'll sell those other gloves off. I'm not going to bother with it right now, but we'll sell them off at some point. Let's keep looking around. Alistair, the guy we're looking for, is over there, so we'll head there last. I just kind of want to look around the rest of the camp a little bit here.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
It shall be done.
What is this? The Chant of Light. That's a codex entry. Okay. Hi there. What are you doing in the cage, guy?
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Okay, why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here.
Okay.
But I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Okay, that's fucking gross. Yeah, see, we could just kill him and take the key if we're doing the evil run through here. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Okay. Hi there, you got some dinner?
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
If he was really deserting, I guess, maybe. Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Right. Seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him.
Right.
Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
Okay, I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Right, so you miss one meal. This man could be hanged anytime.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Okay. I don't really care much. I just want the key this guy has.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Right. Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Fucking shitty key, literally. Okay, let's keep going. That's Logain's Knight and a Royal Forces Commander.
The King wants reinforcements from the Orlesian.
Are you to fight under the other Grey Wardens?
Frankly, I doubt
I hope to be under the King.
Anything over here that I missed, maybe? No? Okay. Some more down there that we could get
Sorry,
to.
the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Okay. Can't go through there, so... Yeah, there's a little bit more down here that we can, explore. Yeah, some elf root to grab. Let's grab that. And let's see, let's over here. Hi there.
How do you do?
I'm doing pretty good. There should be
you
somebody.
There, elf. What's your name?
Yeah, this is what I was looking for.
It's Pick, sir.
This
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin
too.
scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, stop running away. There you go.
Hello? I'm sorry. Is there something you needed?
Yeah, see, if you're quick enough, you can talk to him before he runs off. You can still talk to him even if he does. You just have to kind of chase him down, which is a pain. But there's a little hidden side quest kind of thing you can do here. A little interaction you can do talking to him. What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Yes I do.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yes. You're supposed to give me the sword.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Feel kind of bad about that. You know, there's going to be some guy out there, some knight or something, you know, out there without his sword to fight Darkspawn. But, oh wow, that got improved a lot by that mod. Check that out. That looks cool as shit. Damn, that looks cool as shit. And it's nice too, man. Holy fuck, the stats are good on it too. Okay, so maybe we can give our mace to somebody else then. Okay. Wow, that sword is badass. And then if we want to, we can talk to this guy and learn a little bit
You're the
more
dwarf
about
who walks with the
Mabari
Grey
and
Wardens. A respectable decision.
You know much about us dwarves?
Some, like all Ash warriors. Our training originates from the dwarves. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash warriors, as you should well know.
You trained with the... wait a minute, I should know what?
Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf's son. He trained with the berserkers of your kind, long ago.
Oh, okay. So are you the same as the berserkers in Orzammar?
Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain.
Okay.
It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Don't know why they never actually put this into the game as an actual class that you could pick up, you know, where you could, you know, an Ash Warrior class where they would let you fight with your dog and stuff. Alright, I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Talk about the rest of those things. He's just telling like how they paint some of these dogs, and it basically just explains that the different paints that you can put on the dog, you know, are like equipment for the dog. Basically, they're like armor. You know, they give him different stat boosts and things like that. I thought Wynn was... Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay, yeah, there's Wynn. She's another... she's somebody that we'll be able to recruit into the party later. You know, a little bit of a spoiler there, but, you know.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Right. And you can see here, this is a little bit of a redesign on Wynn. You know, she doesn't look like this in the base game. It just kind of touches up her look and makes it a little bit better. Let's see, I am Durin.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Okay, will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play.
Okay.
To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Not much. I'm a dwarf, after all.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Really? What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn.
That's
At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Okay, I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Yeah, we got things we need to be doing, but it was nice meeting you anyway, Wynn. So let's carry on. We've done everything that we can do except for head up here and meet our Grey Warden associate that we're supposed to be looking for, Alistair, in a little bit. And there's a chest back there that we can't get. And other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah, we can't really do anything else. So let's head up here and meet Alistair. Yeah, so he's the guy we're supposed to meet.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Oh, I love Alistair.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You know, this is, I think, kind of the definition of bromance here. You know, the relationship that you can develop with Alistair through the game. You know, he really becomes like a bro for you, you know. Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
No. How can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know. These mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Right. How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Okay, pleased to meet you then. My name is, Durin.
Right, that was the name. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
Not really. I spent more time fighting guardsmen in Orzammar myself.
Oh, I guess you've got a more colorful background than Duncan let on. But don't worry, you'll see plenty of Darkspawn now. And probably sooner than you'd like. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Okay, what about, that argument I just saw? What was that all about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, see, we wouldn't know that, so let's say, what's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version, then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Right. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
No, I haven't.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them.
Okay, alright, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright, let's talk to him a little bit.
Do that.
Nope, not that. Let's talk to you a little bit.
Yes?
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago.
Okay.
Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now,
that's actually pretty
here
smart.
I stand, a proud Grey Warden.
Smart move by Duncan.
The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Okay. You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
That makes sense, I guess. You speak pretty fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Well, yeah, Duncan seems like a pretty good guy. I have a few questions for you.
What about?
The Grey Wardens.
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
That's all I wanted to know. I don't think we're
You want to
go
ask
through
me about something else?
every single dialogue thing here, so we'll just, I've got no more questions.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
You know, as we go on, you know, we'll start to work through his dialogue trees and things, but we're not gonna sit and go through every single one right now. You know, that would just take way more time than, you know, I want to devote to that, and I don't want to put you guys through watching a bunch of dialogue with him that's not going to lead to, you know, quests and things and character development. That's just information on the world and things like that. So let's see. Here is Jorith, or Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
That's one of the guys we can... That's one of the other recruits. I'm Durin.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Not all dwarves are smiths, you know.
Of course. My father was the castle smith, so I encountered dwarves through him.
Okay.
I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay. You don't technically have to do that, you know? Like, seeing him and, Davith here, you don't really technically have to talk to him. But
well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
See, and this is, new armor that he's wearing as well. He normally doesn't have this. He's normally just got a standard old pair of, leather duster armor. But that's a mod that changes it up. What did you think I'd be?
Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit.
Right.
I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Okay, the wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kokari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Yeah, I guess if you're, you know, a pussy, but I'm not scared of going out into the forest. Why would they send us out there?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Yeah, I'll look out for you if you look out for me.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright. Let's, go find Duncan then.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin.
Okay.
You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. one for each recruit.
Okay, why do we need Darkspawn blood?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay, that's creepy. Because everything we've heard so far, you know, a lot of foreshadowing again, you know, everything we've heard so far, the Darkspawn blood carries the taint, and it taints any kind of living creature that, you know, gets infected with it. So, that's kind of, creepy. What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Right. What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
That makes sense. What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
Yeah, exactly.
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Right. Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. I got it.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, so now we've got some people in our party here. We got Alistair, Davith, and Jory. And we've got to head out into the wild. So let's just take a look and see. I'm fairly sure, yeah, Alistair probably doesn't need any gear because he's got this Grey Warden gear which will last him for a little while, which it's awesome looking armor, plus it's, you know, it's a nice little stat boosting armor for the early game, you know, it's just nice looking stuff. I like it a lot. It's nothing overpowered, you know, just decent stuff. And what about you, Davith? What do you have? You've got an Ash Warrior axe, that's kinda cool. And a crow dagger? I'm gonna snatch that from you, thank you. Smuggler's armor. Smuggler's bracers, smuggler's boots. Yeah. Okay, we might be borrowing some of that stuff from you later. Do I have like another dagger that I can give you? I might have to go buy you one. Or actually, tell you what, I've got a regular dagger on me, so yeah, here, take this, get the shit dagger, and I'll keep what I've got. And speaking of which, yeah, my sword's better than what he's got, so let's take a look at Jory. He's got a balanced greatsword, and then he's just got scale armor, so nothing too special on him. Let's see. Am I seeing, oh wait a minute, that's Alistair's, I guess. Alistair, why aren't you wearing your helmet? Put your helmet on, silly. There you go. Alright, so now we're ready to head out into the Kokari Wilds. So let's do a save here. There we are, and let's see. I think that's gonna be all the time I have for this episode, guys. I know this wasn't the most exciting episode, you know. There was a lot of dialogue and you know, kind of exploring and, you know, lore and things like that in this episode. You know, but next episode will be more action-packed. We're going to be heading out into the wild to fight a lot of darkspawn and things like that. So I will see you guys for the next one. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, please remember to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe, you know, share it around. Anything you can do to help out the channel and support me and the channel to grow, I appreciate it. And I thank you guys for it as always. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.